How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
Good morning, everybody. Well, this morning is actually pretty nice out. It's a little warm, but it's nothing like it has been. So I'm gonna take advantage of this. I figured it's been a little over a week since I've updated you guys on the garden, so I'll let you guys know what's going on around here. I'll start with the best first. Here are my tomatoes, guys. Look at them. They're just growing over the tops of all of the cages. I still have flowers blooming, but I finally got some tomatoes, guys. Look at them. Here's a couple right here that are growing. I got another one here growing. And I just found this one this morning growing. So my tomatoes are doing very well. I'm actually really happy that I'm getting tomatoes off of these because I have a really big plan for those, but I gotta grow them first. Another super exciting thing that's happening, guys. Here's my peppers. They have really grown this last week or so with this heat wave we've been having. So I can't complain as far as the heat for my plants, but I haven't been enjoying it, but they have. And I got a little pepper growing there, a little bell pepper. This one's got a little hot pepper on it. Turned a little brown on the pepper. I'm not sure why or what that means. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below. Help me out a little bit because I don't want to lose any of my peppers. I have plans for all of these too. In the last video, my last garden update, I let you guys know that I had some vine borers that came through and I did lose a couple of my plants, but the ones that I have saved are still growing. I haven't found any more vine borers recently. I've been checking, but I have been finding some squash bugs pretty much every day out here. No eggs, just the bugs. So I'm hoping that me coming out here and catching them early, they're not getting a chance to lay their eggs and have babies all over my zucchinis. But they're all doing well. This one, if you guys remember in the last video, was pretty little. It didn't have too many leaves sticking out, and I was kind of actually worried about that one, that it might not make it, but it's making it. It's got a zucchini on it. It's growing. And then of course, my cucumbers, guys. They're still growing and providing. I have like this big old monstrosity of a cucumber growing right here that I need to pick, and then there's quite a few other bigger ones buried in there, but I've gotten like 10 or 12 jars of pickles off of these cucumbers. I couldn't ask for a better harvest this year, because I don't know if you guys remember when I first started growing, I was like, I don't even care if I get one cucumber off these plants. So this is more than I expected. The wildflower garden out here is doing very well too. Look, this flower just opened today. It wasn't opened yesterday, and it looks like there's bugs on it eating it because it's missing some of the petals, of course. Now, I did find out, if you guys are curious what kind of wildflower this could be, it's a cosmos. They're really pretty. Like I mentioned, like this one's like a purple color. It's just the bugs have destroyed it, and that kind of bums me out a little bit. I didn't even get a chance to see it. This is that stalk here that had the seed pod off the top of it. It finally fell over, blew over in the wind, and I ended up actually coming out here and cutting off the top of them so I can save its seeds, so I can maybe plant those next year and have some more onions. But I don't think this heat has been doing these onions any good. Last but not least, guys, look at my watermelons. They are still growing, getting bigger. My biggest one over there is that one, it's getting huge. I can totally see that on camera. And I do have another one over there that's growing, and then I got another one down over there growing. I got like, what is it, six watermelons that are growing. I think that's pretty good. Oh no, 7. I take that back, 7. I got this big one right here too. They're doing nice and growing. I cannot wait to have some of those watermelons. I don't think it's gonna be for a little while though. Maybe you guys can help me out, but here are my peas right here. And I have peas growing on them. They're growing, but I'm not sure what is attacking my plant. I mean, it could be the heat that's turned those leaves brown. I'm not sure, but I mean, they do look like they're getting eaten by something. And I'm not sure what. So if you guys can offer any help to maybe help me out with those. I haven't really done too much research like I have with my zucchini plants, but I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. I think that is all for the garden. I mean, it's growing, guys. I am still very happy with the garden. You won't hear me complaining. And actually, yesterday, I harvested something off of something in there. And I'll show you guys here in a little while, but it is amazing what it looks like. But I'll show you guys.
Good morning, guys. I'm finally awake. Slept in a little bit longer than I wanted to today, but I was kind of up a little late last night. Working on some things. They don't have, as you guys know, the head cheese in charge anymore. But we've been hearing some more and more crowing going on recently, so I think someone is taking charge of the flock. Well, hello. See, they love me, guys, but see, I'm smart now. They ain't getting close to my eyeballs anymore. Look at these guys. They love me. But I'm covering my eyes. Nope. You guys ain't pecking my eyeballs again. Ain't gonna happen. You are the culprit right there, Speckles, with my eye damage. See something on I'm gonna peck my ring? See, they come visit me all the time, guys. Look. Just jump up. Nuh-uh, you stay away from my face. See? I think I've gotten a good relationship with these chickens. This is Miss Gray. As you guys know, Miss Gray. She's one of the sweetest birds that we have. She always comes over and says hi. She doesn't like being pet or touched too much, but she's not really scared, which is good. And I know they just want some food. Oh, hi, Speckles. You stay away from my eyeball. You stay away. Come on, up here. Come on. You want to be the high on the roost? Look, guys. Here, look. You're the queen chicken now. You're the highest out of everybody. So I used to feed them the really expensive food. Not like super expensive, but expensive enough. It was this stuff right here. It's called Nature Wise. This stuff. Nature Wise, laying feed. But this stuff started getting really, really expensive because they eat so much of it. And so I switched over just to a, I guess, store brand of Tractor Supply, which is just this stuff now. So the first day I started giving them this, since it was pellets, it kind of looks like rabbit food, kind of, if you guys look. I'm sure you guys seen it, but it's just like little pellets. When I first gave it to them, they didn't know what to think. They were not happy about it. They were very unhappy. And the first like day or so, they didn't really want to eat too much of it because they didn't know what it was. And then they realized it was food. And now you can't feed them enough. MT Homestead gave me 2 55-gallon feed barrels And I need to bring over here and fill up. But I don't have enough feed to fill them all the way up. But once, I'm gonna go buy like a pallet of feed, I think. I like to give them cracked corn when it's not so hot. Because from what I've read and people have told me is that corn, pretty sure I've told you guys this, but corn will increase their body temperature. Oops, excuse me. It makes them hot. And chickens run hot naturally anyway. I think their body temp, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's something high like 104, like normally all the time anyway. So during the summer, to increase their heat even more, I just stay away from the cracked corn. But I feel bad because they love it. It's like getting candy for them. So I'll spread some of that out and then just put whatever's left in the bowl, which isn't too much. So yes, I really enjoy having these chickens. Very much so. Probably a lot more than I thought I ever would. They've become like, you know, now 32 pets of mine that I gotta take care of and make sure they're happy and got water and all that stuff. And I come hang out with them every day and talk to them and see how they're doing. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Give you your afternoon snack. I have to give them an afternoon snack every day around 5 o'clock, 5:30 when Roxane's watering the garden. It's become like a routine for all of us. She waters the garden, I give them snacks, and me and Roxane will hang out and talk about the garden and the chickens. What's up?
Nothing.
You hanging out?
Yeah, scrolling.
Scrolling. Well, we should get some work done today, I think.
Yeah, it is a nice day.
The weather is actually really, really nice.
Yeah, and the wind blowing, which feels good.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll complain too much today, guys, about the heat. Not yet, anyway. So we do have some stuff to do today, guys. Kind of backtracking little tiny bit.
Yeah.
But we had to find one of these, or order one, or see, you know, find one.
Yeah, get one.
Get one, and we finally got one for what we need. So we can finally install this bad boy right here. The laundry room door.
Yeah.
So we had to go to Oklahoma to get it. Not super far away, but about an hour and 15 minutes away. Actually at Ron's, where we got our house and stuff. So this door, people were saying, oh, just, you know, we need a specific type of door. Let me backtrack. So as the laundry room is, right, guys, there's not a lot of space inside to like open a door inside. It would end up hitting the laundry room or the washer and dryer. And right here we need this space open for shelving and stuff, right?
Yep.
So what we needed was a door that swung out onto the deck. So it'd swing this way out. You know, or we could have done one that swung this way, but we wanted it to swing towards the house. And so exterior doors that swing out are not very common.
No, I mean, think about your house. Your door swings in.
Yeah. So when we were looking around, Lowe's, Home Depot, Sutherland's, I mean, all these big places, nobody had these in stock. You could order one, right? And then hope you got the right one. And they even said that sometimes they get them in wrong, or you have to find somewhere. So we found this at Ron's. I called them like 2 weeks ago. They didn't have any in stock, but they keep them in stock because when people have these big sheds built for them, they'll ask you, how do you want your door to swing, in or out? So they keep these in stock. It's metal. Okay, it's metal trimmed, or on the outside, and it's solid wood. So it's gonna be a good door for your laundry room.
Oh yeah, and it's weatherproof.
Yeah, it's an exterior door. Yeah, it's got all the weatherproofing and everything that it needs to be outside on the deck, which is gonna be great.
Yeah.
I've never installed a pre-hung door.
I've watched it happen, but I've never physically done it.
But we do have some cool hanger things that I bought. We bought some shims, different things, been watching videos and reading some different things on how to do this properly. So hopefully we don't mess it up too bad. Quite honestly, guys. Last week on our live, Right? We were very fortunate, and we are very thankful to have Dez's Crazy Life. I don't know if you guys know her, but if not, go check out her channel somewhere right around here. I'm going to put a card. But Dez's Crazy Life, she gave us a $200 super chat on our live. So Des, thank you very much, because guess what? You paid for our door.
Yeah. That's right. We said it right in our live. We're like, I know exactly where that money's going.
Yep. So thank you so much, Des, for that. It was very kind of you to do that for us, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. So on top of buying our exterior door for the laundry room, we also got something else too, guys. Our bedroom doors.
Yep. So we did, since we were there at Ron's already, we were like, all right, we were just like, you know what, how about we just buy our bedroom doors too?
Yeah.
We're already here.
Yep.
Might as well grab them. And so we did get these.
Yes.
And they are ready to go. We're just not ready to go putting them up yet.
No.
Because might as well keep the doorways open, because we got all the sheetrock and everything to do, and if there's a door in the way, it's just in the way.
Yeah, no, and plus it's going to be nice because when we do finish like our room drywall, we can put the door in right away.
Yeah, which we will.
Yeah.
Which we will.
So I'm so excited though about the doors.
Yeah, she's excited, guys.
This is a huge upgrade for us guys, having bedroom doors. So on top of installing this beautiful door here, we do need to finish up our trim work. Got some trim down here that needs to be finished, and I believe, yeah, we still got some trim work in here we need to finish as well. But we were waiting on the door to finish that because, I mean, you can't really do the trim work with the door. You'll have to remove it and remeasure and recut. We plan on finishing up this trim work on the outside, painting it black. We ran out of black paint, but we did buy some more and got some paint brushes and all that good stuff. So hopefully, after today, we can say that the laundry room is 100% done and we can move on with our lives.
It's like 3/4 of an inch, roughly.
Okay.
So a really cool product that we found, I wrote the name up, I forget. They're basically, they're quick door install hangers. They're these little things right here. So typically, I guess on a pre-hung door, you glue the bottom down, the sill plate, I guess, glue that down, and then you would use these shims, wooden shims, and you would square up the door, make it plumb, you know, level and all that stuff, and then you'd put some screws in on the outside through the studs. But these little things, that's why I was drawing this this straight line in here with the level. These things are really cool because what you do is you put them right on the door hanger like this, or on the door frame. You screw them in, and then they have these little tiny notches right there. See these right there? So basically, when they're in here like this, you'll line up the door to whatever notch that you decided that you need to put it on, and wherever you put it, if you line it up on the same exact notch, your door is going to be nice and plumb and level.
Now, do you put those on both sides
Yeah.
of the door?
Yep.
Okay.
Door up for me.
Important job again.
Hold this, give me that.
Yeah,
Grab this, grab that. Oh.
I know, when you try something new for the first time and you're trying to figure out how to do it, it is nerve-wracking. Oh, it came with screws.
Didn't even know. I go out and searched for screws. Didn't even know they came with them. Didn't realize they came with screws. I was searching like for 20 minutes this morning for some screws.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. We're like, oh, I gotta get shorter screws and talk about different ones. And
Didn't even know.
yeah, guess you should have looked inside the bag, huh?
Shit. Hey, sometimes we don't do that.
Yeah. Something really cool that's happening around here is our hummingbirds are back at it. Yeah, I I went around the other day and filled up all the hummingbird feeders, and they're like in full force. I just hear them flying around, fighting each other. There's one over there right now on the other side fighting. It's cool. I'm glad that they're back. I've missed them. This is our first official door in our house.
It is.
For a room. Just kind of like the laundry room is our first official room that we've almost completed. Hopefully that changes today.
With the laundry room?
Yeah, our first official finished room.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Alright. Alrighty.
Well, it looks good. He put some shims in there to kind of help with some of the
Just to tighten it up.
flex on the door frame itself.
Yeah. Since this door it's meant, to be like for a front door, so it's got a deadbolt spot. I don't think anybody's gonna be running in there and stealing my underwear, so I don't think we need a deadbolt.
No.
They make these little caps, so you can kind of just cover the hole. It's nothing crazy. They just look like that. Not a huge fan of the color. Maybe we'll paint it white or something, but it will do the job of what it needs to do for right now.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Alright, so there's a cap for that. Like I said, I think we should paint that. Or put, let's put one of our stickers or something on it. That'd be cool. There we go.
Check it out, guys. It looks so nice.
Later.
Hey, it's the only room we have right now.
See? Down here. I can finish up the trim work. It's good.
Yeah, it does look good. It feels good in here too. Even with
Yeah.
the door closed, it changes the feel in here. So I mentioned this morning that I picked something really cool from the garden yesterday. Check this guy out. It is so big. This is a
I think massive.
Yeah, this is a zucchini. And it is huge. And I'm actually really impressed because this grew from one of the plants out there that had a vine borer on it. And obviously it was producing, so it didn't affect it too much. I have a special plan for this one, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow, not today. So for now, I'm just gonna admire it. I just can't believe how big this thing is. It's like as big as my arm. It's huge.
So I was told that for your shims, if you do shim anything, you pull back the weather stripping and drill a little hole, and then you basically just put a screw in there, hold the shims there, and it holds the door frame actually a lot better too. So I'm going around and doing that. And it's nice because you won't even see the screws because it's behind the weather stripping. So like here's that screw hole. And it screws it into the frame too on the door.
The door is officially done.
Well,
It's in place is what I mean.
the door is in place. Now we got to trim it. We got to put some insulation up here because we can't let this room freeze.
No.
It's got to be And since I mismeasured just a little tiny bit, guys, there's that little gap right there. But it'll be all right. Put some insulation in there. It'll be fine. And it'll be nice and sealed, and it'll be good. And it's pretty tight now. Now that I put all those screws everywhere. Pretty good. So now I can finally finish. I could have finished this trim before, but I was just waiting to do all the trim at once. I still have actually this to do. I have right here to do. All the door trim now. And one more piece over here on the very top to do. And we gotta paint those and all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah, that's what I'm over here looking at.
But we do have a lot of these trim boards that we bought. So they've been sitting out here for months, it seems like. But at least now we could use them and get them out of the sun and out of the water. One thing I forgot to mention about our rooster that died, Medina. I did talk to Jeff over at Groovy Eggs, Bobblehead Homestead. He said most likely what happened to him was that he had a heart attack. He says that's happened to him in the past, where they just come out of the coop and next thing you know they're on the floor dead. A couple people in the comments, the last video did say that's happened to them as well. So I'm leaning more towards he had a heart attack than anything else. Let's start making some trim, guys. Time to get it.
Now I get the fun task of painting all the outside trim. Now you're probably wondering why we didn't just remove the trim around the window and paint it like this. Well, it's siliconed in there around the window, so we couldn't remove it.
We took a little break to let this paint dry. We had to get Wyatt some lunch, as you guys know. It's looking pretty good, except for a pine needle wants to invade. Like I say, once we paint this, you won't even notice. But this is it to seal in this and this, and
Yep.
not have to go around and seal all this in for the bugs and the moisture and all that stuff. And then I gotta put one more piece of trim down right here. And then this side is good.
Did you get a piece measured for you?
I have another one of these small pieces.
Oh, okay.
I gotta see how much I gotta cut off of it, and then we'll be good. Let's see how this is gonna look, guys. I'm excited. I think it's gonna look really good.
Yeah, it's gotten a little warm today, but we brought the fan in case you guys can hear it in the background. But gotta have a little airflow going on right now.
Yeah, just a little bit. All right. getting there, we're getting there.
Yep, it's looking good.
It's just putting trim on. But
Yeah, no, trim work is like the final reveal, the best final reveal, as everything's closed off and it looks perfect.
all right, guys, it came out pretty good.
I think so.
It's functional, it matches. We still have to go around and we're gonna, like, these little screw holes. We'll put some paint on them so you can't really see them.
Yeah, we still gotta paint that other side.
And inside, we still have to do the internal trim. So I have to finish, see, like that trim right there, it's a different color. But I gotta do that around the door. We gotta put some insulation right here, stuff that in there, and then do that. And then the laundry room will be 100% done.
Yeah, you know, it smells like I imagine a new house would smell.
Does it?
Here.
Yeah. It's pretty nice in here, guys.
It is nice in here. It's actually cooler in here, I think, than it is outside right
It
now.
is.
Yeah.
So it's getting to that hot part of the day, guys.
Oh yeah, as you guys
So,
can see.
where you're roasting, we're gonna go take a break, get ready for some dinner in a little bit. And on that note, guys, we will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Bye.